Caitlin Clark will humble the F out of her. Caitlin Clark will humble the F out of her. Fans react to Hannah Hidalgo's cryptic reaction to future rivalry with Fever star. Now, you're probably wondering, where did this come from? Where did this hate come from? It really started a few days ago. Notre Dame beat UConn. You're like, who is this little light skin, this little 5'6" light skin? Who does she think she is, right? So, last night, Hannah took to her Instagram to say not rivalry, but which game would you like to see next? Are you excited to see next? And a lot of her fans, her supporters, they commented and said games. What really caught a lot of people's attention, this one. You versus CC in the pros. You can see her reaction. And the person who posted it says, does she ever mind her business? Does she ever mind her business? Never mind her business. So let's read this article. I'm going to read a few of these comments that people got to say. Following her historic rookie season, Caitlin Clark is on the fast track of being a superstar in the WNBA. Obviously, we know that. As she continues her rise to prominence in the pros, fans chime in on a cryptic post from a current college basketball star. When it comes to players on the rise in women's college basketball, and Hannah Hidalgo is on the top of the list. Notre Dame sophomores putting up dominating averages of 25 points, almost 7 rebounds, and almost 4 assists, and almost 4.5 steals a game. On Instagram, Hannah asked her fans, her supporters, what matchups they're excited to see her in next. Among the ones that she reshared, the comment about her facing off against Caitlin Clark in the pros. After this post made rounds on social media, fans quickly stated that the Indiana Fever star would easily win this showdown. Quote unquote. That's a negatory on that one, champ. Oh, that's a negatory on that one, champ. Ooh, Cece needs to humble this. Clock it. All that. Everyone says that they want smoke. Be careful. You might just get a 40, 20, and 10 and be the record books for the wrong reason. Being in the record books for the wrong reason. Hannah Hidalgo comparisons to Caitlin Clark will be shut down. As someone who fills the entire stat sheet on a nightly basis, there's no denying that Hannah Hidalgo is a high level prospect early in her college career. However, one analysis was displeased to hear her being spoken about the same manner as last week. Hidalgo squared off against arguably the top player in women's college basketball, Paige Bueckers. He had a dominating outing, 29-10, 8 assists, and was able to lead Notre Dame to win straight years in a row. During the matchup, one of the broadcasters referred to Hidalgo as a generational talent. This outraged Locked On UConn host Mark Zanetto, who feels the term is starting to get overused. He later went on to state why he has Caitlin Clark over Hidalgo in terms of their overall stock as a prospect. She doesn't have Caitlin Clark's range, first off. At 5'6", she needs help. I'm trying not to be a jerk, but I'm going to tell you, when she gets to the next level, when she plays up against bigger guards, they're going to make her go to the hole. She's not Steph Curry, I'm just saying. Obviously, we even said that ourselves. Hidalgo is off to an impressive start to her college career, but she still has a ways to go to the same tier as someone like Clark. We already know Hannah Hidalgo is not a consistent shooter. We've been saying that. She is an improving shooter, but she's not a consistent shooter. And she needs to work on her left hand a little more. But other than that, you can't say she's not. You can't say she trash because she beat Paige twice. Last year she dropped 34, but nobody even knew who she even was. Like, who is this little 5'6" Puerto Rican running around here dropping almost 40? Who is this? Did it again this year. Almost dropped a triple double at home. Right? So, I mean, we already know she's not a consistent shooter like Clark. I mean, y'all want her in the NBA 3-point contest. Clark, so. But being 5'6", that's like being 5'8" in the NBA. Like, that's. The height doesn't help. So she's going to have to use a lot of heart. Like she's been using so far these first 1.5, almost 2 years of college. She's going to have to use a lot of heart. The height ain't there. So far, so good. I mean, ain't like she just doing nothing. She's doing something to help them win these games. Other than the TCU game and the other game that they lost. Versus top ranked competition, she steps up. So what else do y'all gotta say? What else do you guys have to say about this? Uh-oh, they just found a new player to harass. On they yeah, well, it's the internet. If she thinks it's right to harass people because of who they love, I don't think she deserves my respect. That's just me though. CC will humble the F out of her. Word. I think it's impossible for her. I'm starting to think the same thing. Well, she beat Paige. She could talk all she wants. Ooh, CC needs to humble this. She is so embarrassing. Oh, I don't know what embarrassing. It ain't like she said F. Caitlin Clark. Now, if she would have said F. Caitlin Clark, the thing is, Hannah, y'all probably don't even notice. And you probably can't find it on YouTube either because it was in the live, and I don't believe anybody records their lives like that. But she said in the live that she's a Caitlin Clark fan. While she's not a Clarkie, she does support Caitlin Clark over the majority. You know what I mean? So, just why? You know what I mean? Y'all still gonna harass Angel Reese. That ain't gonna never gonna. Hannah though, and she's a fan of Caitlin Clark too, just like y'all. Maybe not a Clarkie, but she supports Caitlin Clark over, like I said, the majority of the league. Anyway, girl, she 5'6". The player with the most motion in the WNBA and one of the top 3 players versus a player with the most motion in women's college basketball, and the odds on favorite national player of the year would be an awesome matchup. True. Yeah, I think so, but we'll just have to see that until that time comes. She posted and making faces like we still in 2019. Y'all cry about everything. Who wouldn't want to see this matchup? It's just competitive basketball. Why wouldn't she want to compete against the best? Stop tripping in the comments about competitors being competitors. Dear Hannah, reality is coming. Honestly, hate her more and more every day. She gets some steals, but CC taking her to the rim and shooting over her 5'6" self. Basketball fans are too soft. Nah, that is a good match. She know ain't nobody asked that. We will not be watching. What are you talking about? She asks the question to her fans. They respond back. Matchups they would like to see. So what does this have to do with her minding her business? Oh, she's a. Oh, she's a. Hey yo, it's a legit over for Hannah Hidalgo. None of the players in the league will ever want to play with her after that, and it's going to be smoke for her this college season. She needs to start making connections in Turkey. Yes. So the backstory to this, right? This was during the summertime, I believe. Hannah made a post on Instagram about Candace Owens, and Candace Owens itself is a red flag. But anyway, especially after the Donald Trump situation, we don't claim, but that's a whole nother topic. Anyway, made a post on Instagram about Candace Owens, and it was about you know and with her being a well announced, you know, every interview she says she is a diehard Christian. Christianity don't play this. Christianity, the Christians do not play. They believe man and woman own. They do not play with same gender marriages. None of that. So when she posted that and everybody started putting two and two together, they turned on her. That's why you'll see stuff like, girl, get off my screen, get off my screen. Stuff like you start to see stuff like well, let's find it real quick. Start to see tweets like this. And then when she sees a basketball player, she turns it to the prime LeBron, right? Oh, so here's post here. Obviously, they ain't played a video. Yeah, I mean that's what she believes in. Her first loss of the season from Hannah the Hidalgo. Oh, never forget. And Hidalgo pointed at my friends and I after yelling about her being a yeah. That's funny. I'm not gonna lie. That made me laugh a little. Cause I could just imagine hearing the song while reading the comment. But yeah, y'all get the point. You know? And then people still mad. Hannah Doggo is Caitlin Clark. Now, Hannah Doggo is who y'all think y'all wish Caitlin Clark was. Please, never heard of her till this year. She's been popping since high school. All I know is that she's a whoa. The blatant rage baiting. We will never live in a society. We will never live in a society where two players can just. That's not gonna happen. I don't wish for Kayla to be 5'6". So I think that's in it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. This video wasn't supposed to be too long anyway. I just wanted to come on here and talk about this interesting topic that spawned on the YouTube feed. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of this one. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you guys greatly appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comments. Do you feel as if people are reaching for, comparing Hannah to Caitlin Clark? Or do you feel like Hannah, when she makes the league, is going to make a similar impact to Caitlin Clark? You let me know down below in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Man.